reason Ukraine wins is because they have morale, they have principles, they have goals, they have a noble motive.
Yes.
What kind of resistance are you witnessing from Ukrainians?
Fierce resistance. You see resiliency. Many of these people are not trained. They are lawyers. They are shoemakers. One is a museum director, and all these people say that they're scared, but they say they refuse to be slaves to Russia, and they're taking up arms, whether they're fearful or not, so that they will not have to sit under Russian rule. Great resilience.
We have stronger morale and spirit because we're at home.
They know what they fight for. They fight even if they know they might die, but they know their motive.
Yes.
They fight for their people, for their children, for their wives, for their parents.
Yes, Master.
Even women pick up rifle and go out and fight. Say goodbye to children and all that even. They all know. They really are willing to die for their country. I wish it was not like that. But their noble, selfless, sacrificial spirit is awesome.
Yes, Master.
They will win. At least that's what I wish. At least that would be fair.
Yes, Master.
How can Putin win? Huh? How can he? No matter how many people he kills, or his army kills, or he is told to kill, he will never win. To win means people have to follow you, have to agree with you, to be on your side.
Yes.
Like these people are completely, absolutely against him.
Yes.
Nobody has even 1 ounce of sympathy for him or agrees with him, except maybe some nutcase.
Yes.
Anything else?
Yes, Master. The Ukrainian group Kalash Orchestra is the favorite to win the Eurovision Song Contest, going to be held next month in Italy. They will be also going to Israel to perform a concert. And this is the first time they perform on the international stage since the invasion of Ukraine. And Russia is banned from this year's Eurovision Song Contest.
Yeah, they are banned everywhere nowadays. Nowadays, Russia is nowhere to be seen. It's better they stop the war, so they might still be able to rescue themselves.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
You can't live in this war alone without international support or friendship. I don't know why up to now, in the 21st century, people still don't realize that. So many wars already, so much bloodshed, so much incredible pain and suffering and damage already.
Yes, Master.
And still want to have war. It's crazy. Whoever is behind this is truly evil and crazy. Anything else?
This is a scientific news. For the first time, scientists have sequenced a complete human genome, a landmark feat that will help researchers better understand how DNA is different from person to person and the role genetics play in disease.
Good. Very good. Hopefully. Hopefully, because they should also understand that disease, meaning disease, meaning they do something not easy on the body.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Like eating meat, drinking alcohol, and taking drugs and all that. It's not the food for the body. It's not the way we should treat the temple of God.
No, Master.
That's why it's getting damaged.
Understand.
Yeah, no matter if they understand the genome, the destiny is different. The karma is different.
Yes, Master.
Some people get cured because their punishment is over through that sickness. Just for that period, just for some sin, not all. So some people are not because they don't have enough merit to cover.
Yes, Master.
Or the sin is too big, so the operation or whatever understanding of genome and DNA won't help. Humans, scientists have to understand the root of all suffering on earth, of all disease. That is the retribution that we have caused for ourselves by living a very abnormal life.
That's right, Master.
Right.
Non-violence is the answer. And then all diseases will be no more. War will not exist.
Oh.
Famine will not be understood anymore. And pandemics, whatever, will never show up again.
Yes, Master.
The world would be a paradise, could have been a paradise. So easy to become a paradise. If everyone leaves everyone else in peace and helps only when necessary, but not come in and take and invade and cause suffering, just to win, just to boast, just to get a few praises from these fat butters, then the world would be good. That's the only cure we must have, non-violence.
Yes. Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
That's the only genome we should have.
Yes, indeed.
Anything else? Very good finding. Yeah.
In the Seychelles, conservation efforts are paying off for the endangered green turtle. This month, a new study was published in the Endangered Species Research about the Adobra atoll in the Seychelles. Researchers found that in the late 1960s, the annual number of green turtle clutches was in the 2,000 to 3,000 range, and that increased to more than 15,000 in the late 2010s.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's a big jump, Master.
If people just leave every being alone, they will jump even more.
Yes, true.
Yes.
No need research, no need to capture them, put them in the ponds to take care or anything. No need. It's just that we damage everything. And then sometimes we can recover them, sometimes not. Many species already lost, gone forever.
Yes, Master.
That's it. Even humans, some species are gone also. Recently, they have found some DNA of some lost tribes. They thought that tribe was already extinct, but they have recovered some DNA and there are still some there. Probably left, ran away, and then stay somewhere else. When the other humans came and wanted to destroy them,
Yes,
Yes, Master.
only human made. Humans give birth to humans, and then humans destroy humans. Humans raise animals, people, then humans cut the animals, people's throat just to eat. Oh, God. Humans are crazy. Oh, my God. Sometimes I'm thinking, it's so scary to live here on Earth. Don't you?
Yes,
Master.
We are lucky that we're still here
Yes.
Yes.
That's true.
and still can work even, yeah?
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Truly lucky. Come to think about that, huh?
Yes.
Everywhere you turn is this and that. And if you truly contact with some humans sometimes, you get more scared and you know them more deeply.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, anything else?
Yes, Master. More than 40 Afghan refugees who came to the United States last year have started working at the Sheraton downtown Phoenix. That hotel worked with an agency to find several refugees jobs there, and those people got hired, told their friends and family, and now the refugees make up to 15% of the hotel staff, working as accountants, chefs, waiters, housekeepers, and dishwashers.
How nice. Very good for them. But many Afghan people in their native country are really in trouble now.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
They don't have money, and the war depleted many things, and the woman cannot work, and so there's no extra income.
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
They could not even go out in the market to sell cakes or anything.
It's really very hard in Afghanistan right now, she says, and there are too many people like me who don't have a husband or a father to support them. For women who aren't allowed to work under the Taliban and aren't even allowed to complain about that, it's misery on misery. She's crying, telling us her bag of flour has been stolen. I don't know what I'm going to do, she says.
Oh, man. And so many families have to sell their daughters to survive.
Yes, Master.
And he say now he has to sell his own liver or kidney because there's no more food for family, for mother, maybe father, maybe other younger babies.
Yes, Master.
They've all sold their kidneys to survive. The organ trade isn't new in Afghanistan, but it's just got more desperate. Every single person here is hungry, and poverty is driving already poor people to even more extreme measures. This man tells us we've no choice. We've already sold our kidneys. Now we've got to sell our children. And they're suffering terribly. The Taliban takeover meant a massive cut in aid, and these are people with few options. They agree to me filming their scars, some just a few months old. The women have sold their kidneys for less than the men, around $1,500 an organ. There's a lucrative trade with many organs going to Iran, but the money's still not enough. Most of these women are still teenagers with multiple babies but few rights. And now they're being forced to sell their children so they all have a better chance of survival. No one can tell me to sell my children, but we're struggling to keep them alive, she says. And that's why we've thought of selling them. Maybe better for them, and we get food for the others.
It's a very desperate situation right now. Tens of millions of them are starving, or on the verge of starving to death. Children and babies and all that. My God, what a world we live in. International agencies and governments do help, but how long can they help?
That's true.
Yes, Master.
I mean, you can just sit there and keep eating.
Yes.
Even the mountain will disappear.
Yes.
There's no productivity if you just sit and wait for handouts.
Yes, Master.
And then still it's not the way you want it. I mean, they cannot just give everything you want.
Yes.
So maybe just give rice but no salt.
Yes, Master.
Not even salt or whatever. Oh, God, this is terrible suffering for people everywhere. And still cause some more wars to make people have more suffering. Oh, Jesus Christ. What kind of race is this that lives on this beautiful planet that has been created for them? Oh, God. And Russian people are beautiful people.
Oh, yes,
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 Master.
Master.
I mean, their appearance also very elegant.
Right.
And they win a lot of Olympic gold medals, silver and all that.
Yes.
They are very, very talented and refined, great people. They are not like warmongers, actually, by heart.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Just the leaders. Like Stalin long time ago.
Oh, yes. Yes.
He killed 22,000 people, just like that. Just another genocide. And I think Putin or his gangs learn from that. Just use this kind of tactic to coerce people into surrender.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Most people, they don't like it.